guys, you thought I was gone. I'm still here. How are you guys doing? How are you entertaining yourselves besides doing homework and stuff? Well, I've been cleaning and not disorganizing, organizing closets. And it seems like the more I take out, the more stuff I find. And the closets are still like this. Why? I have a mess in here. You can't see it. Thank goodness. It's on the floor. I'm organizing that. But we keep doing, taking out, and there's some more and more to take out. But anyway, that's what I've been doing. And laying in bed because I haven't been feeling all that well. And also I'm a little nervous of going to the doctor on Wednesday. Because they did x-rays of my back and my neck and all that. So I don't know what's going to come out of that. But I wanted to let you know that I got... Where? I'm missing one. Am I missing one? I got book 5 of Ivy and Bean and book 6. And where did I put it? Hang on. It was around here. That's the one I'm going to do. Oh, here it is. I knew I was missing one. Book 4. So, this is so cute. If you hear Sasha in the background, yeah, she's going insane. So, this we'll read later. And we're going to read today Ivy and Bean, book 4, Take Care of the Babysitter. But what is so cute about this book is that it brought, because I bought it as a set of 3, it brought Ivy and Bean. And then it has clothes that you can put on. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's so cute. It has clothing and tights and it has, let me show you because it's so cute. If you guys get this set, it's gonna come with this and that'll entertain anybody, boy or girl or whatever, because I used to have this, but they were magnetic when I was little and I had so much fun. I mean, I would sit there and change their clothes for hours at a time. So this is really cute. I think I'll keep this and give it to my granddaughter when she's a little bit older, because I don't know if she'll understand right now. I almost dropped it too. She's just 1, the littlest one, and the other one, I don't know if she's get the concept of that either. Well, she's gonna be 2, so I think they're still too little to to know how to, mess with the clothing. Oh man, now they're all gonna bark. Every time somebody goes by, it's like, don't come near my house. Anywho, I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to story time. Sorry I've been gone. I haven't been feeling all that well, but also I've been, like I said, trying to organize my house and trying to get everything together, and that takes a toll on me, because if I do one day a lot of work, the next day I have to rest. And sometimes when I cook, the next day I have to rest. So it's been a struggle. But we have to be thankful for what we can do. This one has a few chapters. It's quite thick. And let me see. It has like 100 and some pages. Oh my goodness. Anywho, we're going to start. Because if not, I'll keep on talking and we won't finish. Too good to be true. Uh-oh. She's breaking something. What's going on? Look at that. What are those little things? I guess we'll find out. Thwack! Bean was grinding corn. It's corn on the ground. Bean was grinding corn. She put a few pieces of Indian corn on the sidewalk and then smacked a rock down on top of them. Thwack! It hardly dented them, but that was okay. That was part of the fun. You had to pound for a long time. Thwack! Thwack. Look, it says thwack. I'll be like, Kaplooey! What are you doing? It was her sister Nancy standing on the porch. Oh, I thought that was the mom. I'd be like, ooh. Grinding corn. What? Bean looked at her corn. It was dented now. You can do some too if you want. I've got lots of corn. Oh, geez, she does. She's got a bag full. Look at that. Where'd she get that corn? And why is it dry and so hard, right? Those are the stuff that comes with... Wait a minute. Let me see what they're barking at because they're driving me crazy. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just noticed there's not like a pause button on this phone. Do you know if there's a pause button on the iPhone? Because I had to like stop it. I don't know. Anywho, I don't know what they were barking at. So they stopped. So that's good. Okay. I've got lots of corn. Nancy, watch her pound. What's it for? Food, said Bean. I'm making cornbread. Thwack! Hey, look, corn dust. Nancy almost came to look. She even took a step down the stairs. But then she got a priestly look on her face and said, like, Mom's going to let you eat that stuff after it's been on the sidewalk. Dream on. Bean could have thrown the rock at her. Oh my gosh, don't do that. It's just crazy. But she knew better than that. Bean was 7. Oh, and she's older. Nancy was 11. Bean knew how to drive Nancy nuts so without getting into trouble herself. She began to moan loudly. Grind or starve. Winter's coming. If we don't grind corn, we'll have to eat rocks. Cut it out, Bean, hissed Nancy. Everyone will see you. Nancy was always worried that everyone would see her. Bean wanted everyone to see her. She lay down on the sidewalk and rolled from side to side, moaning. Just a little corn dust, that's all I ask. Oh my gosh, she's crazy. Oh my gosh, look at this. She's like, she looks upside down. And with, I think, a piece of corn in her mouth. Ugh. After it's been on the ground. Don't do that. The front door slammed. Nancy had gone inside. That was easy. Bean laid on the sidewalk resting. The sun was warm. She loved Saturdays. We got dirt at my house, said a voice above her. It was Sophie W. from down the street. What kind of dirt? Asked Bean. Sophie smiled. Both of her front teeth were out. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, is that what it is? Ew, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like she's got something in her mouth. See? Doesn't it look like she's got a piece of something in her mouth? Anyway. Both of her front teeth were out, and she had filled the hole with gum. Oh! A lot of dirt. With gum. That sounded interesting. Bean jumped up and grabbed her bag of corn. Together, she and Sophie hurried around Pancake Court. Usually, Sophie W.'s house looked like a lot of all other houses on Pancake Court. But today, it looked different. Today, there was an enormous amount of dirt in the front yard. A monster mound. It was as high as the front porch, maybe even higher. It spread across most of the lawn all the way to the path. The dirt was dark brown, the kind of dirt that smells good and is already halfway to mud. Oh, geez, they're walking to the house. Maybe they're building a pool. What do you think? Oh my gosh, look at this dirt. It is a mountain of dirt. Wow, just in front of the house. Wow, your parents actually gave you dirt as being Sort of, Sophie said. They're going to use it in the backyard, but not until next week. We can play on it? Asked Bean. It was too good to be true. It's okay with your mom? Sophie W. looked at her front door and giggled. My mom's not home. There's a babysitter in there. Oh. Do you think they're going to get all muddy? Ew. Sophie W. looked at her front door and giggled. My mom's not home. There's a baby. Oh, I already read that. What am I doing? Bean stared at the mound. They wouldn't put it in the front yard if they didn't want people to use it, she thought. Shouldn't we ask the babysitter, she said. Just at that moment, a teenage girl stuck her head out the front door. She was a babysitter. Oh, she said to Sophie. There you are. Is it okay if we play with this dirt? Asked Bean politely. Oh my gosh, in close-up looks even bigger and muddier. Oh, I'd never liked to get dirty when I was little. I was like, ooh. The teenager looked at the mound like she had never seen it before. I guess, don't track it into the house. No problem, said Bean. We don't even want to go in the house. The babysitter nodded and turned to Sophie. I guess I'll be watching TV, okay? Sure, said Sophie. She and Bean waited until the teenager was in sight. Then Sophie turned to Bean. What should we play? Play? Said Bean. We haven't got time to play. This volcano is about to blow. It does look like a volcano. Disaster twins. Oh no. Maybe she's looking through the little peephole, I guess, where you get your mail or something. Ivy wouldn't want to miss out on a volcano, that was for sure. Bean zipped up the street to Ivy's house and rang the doorbell. But that was too slow. Hey, she yelled through the mail slot. There's a volcano at Sophie W's. Oh my goodness. A what? Said Ivy, opening the door. Ivy was reading. She was reading a really big book with long words even on the cover, which was something Bean couldn't stand. Me neither. I have a hard time reading these. Oh. It was bad enough that there were big words inside the book. A volcano? Bean yelled. Come on. Ivy looked at her book. Bean rolled her eyes. Ivy, it's a natural disaster. Oh my gosh, wait. I went outside and now I have allergies. Oh my goodness. We're surrounded by oaks. Ooh, my eye stings. Ah, it doesn't stink. It's stinging. It's stinging like, sharp pain. I don't know how you guys can understand my accent, but here we go. Sometimes I don't understand myself. Okay, so okay, said Ivy. She put down her book. It's a good book, though. You're so weird sometimes, said Bean. Come on. The two girls ran back to Sophie's house. Leo was there now, and Sophie S., and Prairie's little brother Isaiah. When she got to the front yard, Bean yelled onto the grass. Earthquake! She hollered. Oh my goodness. Now it's full of kids. Whoa, they're all running around. They're having fun. I don't know what they're going to do to that dirt. Volcanoes made the earth shake, too. Volcanoes and earthquakes were like disaster twins. Ivy grabbed a brush and shook it back and forth to show that the earth was quaking. Sophie W. and Prairie pretended they were being crushed by falling buildings. Leo pretended his car blew up, which is a little strange because he said it happened all at the time during earthquakes. Smoke, screeched Bean, pretending to be terrified. She pointed to the dirt mountain. She's going to blow. They all stopped what they were doing and looked at the mound of dirt. It would be better if we had real smoke, says Sophie S. Oh my God. It would be better if we had a real lava, said Bean. Ivy glanced around the yard, looking for lava. Where do you find lava? In your house. There wasn't any. But she did a hose line. She see a hose laying on the lawn. She picked it up. That's good, said Bean. Lava flows, just like water. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yup, said Ivy. But how are we going to get it to go come out of the top of the dirt? They all thought about that for a minute. Oh my gosh, they're gonna get in so much trouble. Look, they got the hose. Where's the babysitter? She's gonna get fired. I know, said Prairie, her eyes shining. Let's stick him inside. She pointed to Isaiah. We dig a hole at the top and then we bury him with the hose. Isaiah looked worried. If we bury him, said Bean, he won't be able to breathe. Isaiah nodded. Well, just dig a hole, a big hole. Just dig a hole, said Leo. We won't bury him. It'll be like a sacrifice to the gods, said Ivy in a dreamy voice. I'm going home, said Isaiah. He ran. Prairie caught him. She promised to give him to her stuffed seals plus 3 glow-in-the-dark stickers. Also a lollipop the next time she got 2. That was a lot just for being lavas. Isaiah said, okay. Oh my gosh. It took quite a while to build the volcano. At first, they tried climbing to the top of the mount to dig the crater. A lot of dirt slid off the mount. And so did Ivy and Sophie S. In the end, they decided to smash down the dirt in the back of the mount to make steps and then dig an Isaiah-sized crater near the top. Oh my gosh, look. This is all the stuff that she promised poor Isaiah. The lollipop, the moon and the stars. They put a picture of the moon and the stars. Oh my gosh, he's going to get hurt. So, it would only look like a volcano from the front, but who cared? Finally, everything was perfect. Isaiah climbed the steps slowly, holding the hose and Bing's bag of corn. Why is she taking the corn? Oh gosh. Bean, Ivy, Leo, Prairie, and Sophie S. gathered around the foot of the volcano. Sophie W. got to turn on the hose since it was her house. You ready? Called Prairie. Ooh. Yes, Isaiah. They could hardly hear him inside the crater. On your mark, yelled Bean. Get set. Go! She threw herself onto the ground. Earthquake! She bellowed. Help, Hollow! Howled Sophie. The volcano is spewing. Isaiah threw the corn out the top. Oh, I see. Oh my gosh. Ask the gods for forgiveness, yelled Ivy. It's too late, shouted Leo, flapping bushes back and forth. Oh no, here it comes, hollered Prairie. Sophie W. laughed and turned the hose on full blast. Ah! Screamed the volcano, and water blew out of the top of the crater in a gigantic spray. Oh my goodness, look at the mess. Water, the poor Isaiah's head is sticking out a little bit out of the volcano. And they're just laughing and making a muddy puddle felt big as Disney World. Bean was sopping wet. There was corn in her hair. There was mud on her clothes. She was crawling through the burning lava to bring life-giving corn to the hungry townspeople. The hungry townspeople were rocks over the edge of the lawn. Ivy and Leo and Prairie and both Sophies were crawling through the burning lava too. Isaiah refused to come out of the crater. Bean, time to come home. It was Bean's mom calling from the porch. Weird. Bean had already had lunch. She decided her mother didn't really mean it. Oh my gosh. Bean, I mean it now. Oops. Maybe she didn't really mean it. Bean stood up. 5 more minutes, she yelled. Now, Bean. Bean's mother sounded cranky. I gotta go, Bean said to the other kids. Okay, said Ivy. See you. Bye, said Sophie W., pulling a corn kernel out of the mud. Look, food! Oh my gosh. Bean looked at them. You know, she said, that's my corn. And it was my idea. You guys should stop till I come back. Oh, look at all them crawling with all that dirt. Ew, that's nasty. Okay. she looks mad because everybody else is playing and she had to go home. Look at her face. She is angry and muddy. Leo sat back on his heels. No way. It's my dirt, Sophie W. pointed out. Bean looked at Ivy. Ivy shrugged. I want to keep on playing, she said. Bean scowled. It wasn't fair. Excuse me. You wouldn't even know about it if it wasn't for me. Some friend she was. Bean! Bean stomp home. Oh, she's stomping. The special experiment. Oh my gosh. I want to know if they got in trouble for that. That's Mom. There's Bean looking like, don't hit me. What do you want? Bean said to her mother. Excuse me, said her mother. That meant that Bean had been rude and she'd better shape up quick. Sorry. What? Well, her mother smiled brightly. Today we're going to try a special experiment and I want you to be on your best behavior. Oh no. She doesn't know about the mud. Didn't she look all muddy? I'll be like, where have you been, muddy girl? Best behavior? It was Saturday. Bean looked carefully at her mother. She was wearing lipstick. Where are you going? Bean asked. Daddy and I are going to a play. Can I come? Bean always asked that, even if she didn't really want to go. No, it's for grown-ups, said her mom. It's Leona babysitting? Bean liked Leona. She had long black hair and she could draw perfect horses. Oh, look at her drawings of horses. Those are awesome. Very nice. Can I have some water? Break. Oh my goodness. These allergies is the worst. No, Bean's mom sighed. Leona has poison oak. Oh, she can stay at home then. That's the reason for the special experiment. Bean wasn't liking the sound of this. Grown-up use the word special when they really mean weird. Did you know that I was 11 years old when I started babysitting? Her mom asked. No. Oh. Was she about to get a new babysitter? Well, I was, her mother went on. And now that Nancy's 11, we decided we'll let her take care of you for the afternoon. Oh, no. What? Yelled Bean. Nancy was her new babysitter? And you have to behave just like you behave for any other babysitter. I don't know about that, said her father, popping into the room. His hair was wet. Which means nicely, said her mother calmly. You're going to let Nancy babysit me? Yelled Bean. She'll kill me. She won't kill you. She'll tie me up and stuff me in the attic, hollered Bean. She's not going to tie you up and stuff you in the attic, said her father. We don't have an attic, said her mother. We have a crawl space. She won't give me anything to eat. I'll starve. Bean couldn't stop yelling. We're only going to be gone for a few hours. We'll be home for dinner. You won't starve, said her father. Like they're talking. And she's so mad. Look at her. She's always got a mad face on. Every time she's told not to do something or to do something nice. Oh my goodness. Being looked from her mom to her dad. They looked back at her. They had already decided, and they weren't going to change their minds. They were really going to leave her with Nancy. Bean had no choice. Can I go back to Sophie's at least? She asked. No, said her mom. That's the other thing, honey. We want you to stay at home this afternoon, inside the house, where Nancy can keep an eye on you. Just to be on the safe side. I don't have a good feeling about this. This was getting worse and worse. Bean pressed her hands against her cheeks, rolled her eyes back in her head. She opened her mouth as wide as it would go. Bean, stop that, said her mother. Bean, stop it, Mom, she said, trying to sound calm and nice. Do you realize that we built a volcano at Sophie W.'s yard? Do you realize that everybody in the whole entire world is down there except me? And it was erupting. And it was my idea. You can't call Ivy and ask her to come over if you want, said her mother. No, I can't because she's playing at Sophie's, said Bean grumpily, along with everybody else in the whole entire world. I'm sorry, honey. It's just for one afternoon. Her mother felt bad. Bean could tell. Her dad didn't. You'll live, he said. Bean collapsed onto the rug. I'm doomed, she moaned. I'm double doomed. Hey, Beanie, said Nancy, bouncing into the living room. Did you hear the news? We're going to have a great time. I'll even play Crazy Eights if you want. Bean looked up at Nancy with narrow eyes. She was faking. The minute their parents left, Nancy was going to start being the meanest babysitter in the world. Okay, said her dad, slapping his hands together. Great, Crazy Eights. Let's get going, Char. Can't be late. Her mom bent down and patted Bean's cheek. We'll be back in no time, sweetie. Bean closed her eyes. She hoped she looked like a poor little thing. Take care of your little sister, Nancy said to her mom. No worries, Nancy sang. Have a great time. There was the sound of her mother putting on a sweater. There was the sound of the door closing. They were gone. Triple doom, thought Bean. Bean opened her eyes, and Nancy was standing in the doorway. She had her hair up in a bouncy ponytail. She was smiling with lots of teeth, like a camp counselor. Do you want to play cards? She said in a peppy voice. No, said Bean. Why are you so happy? Nancy smiled even bigger. Because I'm getting $20 for this? Oh! That's why she was being nice. Look, she's so mad, Ivy. And Bean is like, oh, I mean, the other way around. You know what I mean. Let's stop here because it's 22 minutes and a little bit more from when I started. The next chapter is going to be Who's in Charge? Give you a little preview of the picture. Oh, well, you guys, I hope you're having a good time even though we're still under all these rules and stuff that we can't leave and wear your mask. Although I've seen people gathering and having parties, so who knows? We're still trying to take care of ourselves because our immune system is not the best. So we're still taking all the precautions and I hope you guys do too. And I hope you have a great day. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. How old are you? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. You. Happy birthday to you. All right. I'll see you on the next chapter pretty soon, hopefully. Bye. Love you all. Take care. Be nice. Be good to mommy and daddy because they might be going a little crazy, but they're still your parents. So you have to behave. All right? Try. Okay. Bye.